Radio.com. Take over. Last mission. Final boss mode.
Yeah, I just focused on the ESPN card, which was the overall better card, more significant card besides the main event, of course.
That ESPN card, was good, and of course the undercard was highlighted, by the appearance of Cassius Clay Collard.
Yeah, he got his shit pushed back.
Yeah. Can we need to remove the Cassius now?
Yeah.
He's more like I said he had the guy. I think I text Pat. Who one of y'all niggas got the text? He had a dog bay year.
Yeah, Pat. You texted Pat that. You didn't text me that.
Yeah, you texted me that. Yeah, I was like, I think Top Rank should just give him like a real jobber. Just like
and just end the year off. Like, why you had this man build up himself so good for the whole year, all this hype, fighter of the year, this, that, and then at the end you're like, all right, fuck it.
Yeah, let me
so and so.
Yeah, let me rematch a guy.
Y'all didn't learn from Dog Bay yet. Y'all did not learn.
Yeah, and Collard, I mean, all the things Collard is still dangerous to young prospects that are not used to the pro game, pro game. But for guys that have some experience, like the guy obviously he fought again. Yeah, no, that dude boxed his head off.
Boxed him, but he was also like kind of low key beating his ass at times. Like he was
snapping his head. Yeah, he was snapping his head back.
Yeah, I was like, damn, like Collard has a hard ass fucking head. Like, I mean, he took some shots. I was like, I'm surprised he didn't go down.
And he was taking like clean, like clear shots, like snapping his head back, like pushing him backwards. So I'm like, yeah, he's not doing good this one.
Yeah, and he gassed too. He gassed like in the 5th or 6th round or some shit like that too.
I think that ass whooping got him. Yeah, because it's like I don't know why everybody's calling everything a gas now. Like people legit be slowing down when you beat them up. Like.
Well, he was labored though. Like you see, dude was taking deep breaths, bro. Like he wasn't like. Yeah, I mean, I know the biceps, but I mean, dude was just like he had no energy except to take.
Yeah, because this prospect was biting back. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And then normally, like, if it was against some jobber, run-of-the-mill cat, prospect that he's used to feasting on, then shit, he don't even start breathing hard.
Yeah, no, exactly.
But them overhand shots kept catching him, and some body work was hitting him too. So
yeah, and I think Top Rank low key was like, you know what, this motherfucker ruined one of our prospects, man. That prospect hasn't even fought yet. It's like let's teach the dude a little lesson since he wants to go, do MMA, next spring or whatever, not work on his boxing. So yeah. That's what it is. Like if he lost, because I mean after this.
I wouldn't be surprised if you thought you'd just go come in here and show off your boxing skills and boxing, and then you're gonna jump back over to MMA and show off your boxing skills there.
Nah, okay. Fuck that.
Fuck that.
Yeah, so
you never leave boxing like you don't leave boxing like this.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, yes, it's the money, but this is serious. So. I mean, so yeah, if we see Clay Collard back in the ring again, it probably won't be until like 2022 or some shit like that. Depending on how well he does with the show. So, but
Cassius Clay or Cassius Stay, like.
I mean, he needs a new thing. Yeah, that Cassius shit ain't working for him no more. Because
I mean, man's looked more like he wasn't Cassius Clay Collard. That fight, he looked more like Clay Aiken Collard.
Shit, he was getting cooked like some fucking collard greens, man. Shit.
Facts.
Kept getting that heat to the face, bro. It's like, but the card was, I was entertained by that fight.
Yeah, and then of course, the main card started. I mean,
we're not gonna get into the.
Robesi Ramirez fight?
Oh, you know what? Low key, Robesi Ramirez kind of impressed me a bit.
A Cuban impressed you? Really?
Yeah. I meant to say that.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was like into that fight.
Yeah.
A Cuban not named Casamayor? What?
Yeah.
Nah, low key, like, I like how, like, and the guy he was fighting was good too. Like,
It was. Yeah, Ramirez.
seemed naturally bigger than him too, and everything. Ramirez was landing some good counters. That counter left was shocking, dude, and he eventually got him out of there. I thought he had a good before. This is the best he's looked to me. Like, he really settled down. He wasn't on the bullshit, horsing around shit. Like,
The fun thing is, people said that was a bad early stoppage, but I was like, Ramirez was teeing
No,
off.
it wasn't.
Yeah,
yeah, what the fuck? Like, who do y'all people hang with when y'all talk boxing? Like,
like I was saying, like, why niggas said, like, I mean, Ramirez was teeing off on Jude. Like, Jude wasn't even complaining when he got stopped. Like, how's that? I'm like, why are people saying this is a bad stoppage? Like,
Because boxing Twitter always has the most fucking egregious.
oh, boxing Twitter is like the most toxic place on earth now.
Oh yeah, fact. Yeah, because it's so political. Like, it's either political. Everyone has like a real agenda. Especially, I mean, if we mention, obviously like PBC and Top Rank, and that's
you see like a Rambo 5 ending and be like, man, why they stop it? Like, what you want?
Yeah.
Like, the nigga fell on spikes and then he unloaded like 2 AKs. Like,
yeah.
what else is there to do?
I was like, what? Do you want this dude to die? It's like. Oh man, but like I said, the undercard was pretty good, and then once you get to the main card with Edgar Berlanga, and Top Rank made sure, like, he's only like 6 fights away from the record, 22 fights, first round KOs and shit like that. And I'm thinking to myself, like, this does absolutely nothing for this guy's development, like, at all.
I mean, he fought a better fighter this time, but the dude couldn't get out of the round.
Yeah. Now, I will say this, though. Belanga's shots, they sound different. Like, that dude's punches hit with a thud. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, like, usually you don't hear that type of sound coming from super middleweights.
And I did see that he was trying to be calm for the first half of the round, but then I do see where he kind of picked it up and was like on some fuck it and just got the dude out of there. So I think dudes really can't take his punches like that. P fell off.
Yeah, so I'm saying it's like it was. Is he really punched him that hard? I was like, Jesus, but then like you hear it come across like straight like, boom.
That's the thing. It's like the way he throws his punches. He's putting his body into him. He's not like a methodical puncher that's like everything is just lined up, synchronized, hit you on some Golovkin shit. Heavy hand, boom. Right hand, boom. It's like Berlanga. He's like ripping shots at you, and then he pivot, and then he like jumps at you, pow, 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 and he's like a ass whooping machine. Like,
yeah,
keep that nigga away from you.
And again, too,
Puerto Rican G-man.
Puerto Rican G-man.
Oh man, and then it's like, I'm liking his. I appreciate him blowing up, getting his clout and everything. He shout outs to Lil Wayne. I guess there was FaceTime, and then you see it on Twitter, and a lot of the hip hop stars are embracing him.
Yeah, like Fat Joe, I know, like, cause I know that dude being a company of Fat Joe and stuff like that.
I ain't got nothing wrong with that. That's good to see, because it shows me boxing is growing, and like I've said, boxing, people will always flock to two people fighting. Doesn't matter if it's a man, woman, 2 kids, 2 dogs, 2 animals, 2 fucking rats, 2 birds. If 2 things are fighting, somebody's eyes are gonna wander and see that shit, and then it's a crowd. You feel me? So
yeah, and then of course I was on boxing Twitter, and then I had people was like, "Oh, that nigga threw the fight." I'm like, "Do you see that nigga's face? Like that nigga's face? Like, I mean, you can't make it look that damn fucking good. Like that nigga got beat down in that round. Like, boxing Twitter is so wild sometimes.
And dude had a decent record. It's like I think they legit tried to find somebody decent this time, and it's like, dude, it's like you're gonna have to get some actual top 12, top 15 guys, like real friends.
But that's still. I mean, we don't. That still might be too much. We don't know.
Nah, it can't be too much at this point. He like, look, some people you gotta throw him in there tough to really see what's good. If he's been passing all these other tests, like how he has 16 fights.
Mm-hmm.
If it takes somebody in the top 15 in the world, you know, bringing the best out of him or taking him to the next level, so be it. Because I think you need to start thinking like that now. Don't get to where he has 25 first round knockouts and you're like, okay, let me see the Ring Magazine rankings. Who's in the top 10?
Nah, I can't stomach that shit. I can't stomach this shit anymore, honestly.
That's what I'm saying, man. Pretty soon fucking Jay-Z, Beyonce gonna be talking to this dude. Like, bruh.
Yeah.
Obama gonna talk to him before a fight. Like,
yeah, and I mean, you see, dude was out there shining and blinging and shit like that. Like he was
he over there star. Like,
yeah,
I love it, but it's like we seen this story before.
we have.
This could be the new generation Lemieux or some shit. I don't know. Like, all I know is we seen this story before. I mean, I've seen Rocky Juarez's career. I've seen Lemieux career. Curtis Stevens.
Francisco Bojado. Hector Camacho Jr. You know, all the.
I was trying to deal with just mostly punchers, but you know.
Well, Camacho Jr. could punch. He just, you know, other things on him that was kind of lacking.
Yeah, that's true.
Like heart.
Damn. Call that nigga the Tin Man.
No, but that fight though, I mean, like I said, it's gonna be interesting to see where or what they're actually gonna do with this dude. Like going forward, like his top rankings gonna find him. I mean, yeah, like top 15, like legit top 15 fighters, or they gotta milk that record. Like, you know what? Let's get him to like 22 or 23. Let him break the record.
No. I don't even want to see him get to 20 like that.
Yeah, no, I don't either, because it's like, I mean, it's not good for his development. Like, you know, it's just like, you know, if you got me, because eventually someone will hit his ass back. You know,
I think he's probably getting better working sparring, really, like in training.
I mean, he must be, considering he's putting he's super aggressive putting these dudes away. So, you know.
Yeah, maybe his training dudes is really beating his ass. Fuck it, let me see his training now. Training might be like way better rounds. But we're gonna have celebrities start pulling up to the gym like, oh shit, hold on, this that Berlanga kid.
Yeah, you know, I mean, it won't be long till like he'll. I mean, I think Lil Wayne mentioned him in the song. Yeah, it won't be time like a dude crosses over to, you know, into the, you know, to the hip hop scene. You know, someone start dropping his name in some bars or some shit like that. It won't be a matter of time.
Damn, they don't have no more Clue tapes, do they? Like,
I can't tell you. Last time I had.
No, they don't got no more Clue tapes.
Damn, I guess I'll never know who's gonna use his kid's name first. Top rank, we got one in the chamber. Hit you hard. He ain't seen the first round like Berlanga.
Hey.
They in danger.
Yeah. I mean, who knows? Like, he might start hitting up French Montana, then he'll lose all his cool factor.
No, nah. I mean, I want to hear his name on the bar, not a chorus. Like, I wouldn't even feel no type of way French Montana put me in a song. Like really? Like, that shit ain't gonna be clever.
Hell no.
Be one long ad lib.
Facts. You know, but at least that fight set off the main card right, and then goes to the co-main. Yeah, the co-main,
aka the real main event, because you know Top Rank loves setting up, you know, compelling co-mains and bullshit ass main events.
Exactly. You know, we have Felix Verdejo on his redemption tour. You know, facing Masayoshi.
Nakatani or
Nakatani.
There we go. I was like, how the I had been pronouncing this dude's name. You know, and
it's not even that hard.
That's what I'm saying. Like, what's some fucking anime, nigga? Shit. Pronounce some of them damn names.
Shit. But anyways, you know, we're all thinking like, I mean, on paper when this was announced, like everyone like this is gonna be a good ass fight. You know, because most people remember Nakatani because he gave Teofimo Lopez some problems. You know, it was a combination of probably Lopez having some personal issues and God knows what, but
and Nakatani being 8 feet tall, yeah,
you know, being a 6 foot, 135 pound lightweight, and you know, and Lopez
fucking lightweight taller than me. God damn it.
You know, yeah, and although you know Lopez did win that fight and whatever, although I mean, personally I did think he won too wide, but that's just me. You know
what? Oh, see, the fight that you should be scoring wide, you're like, oh no, that was life and death. Like, you see this shit, right? Like, you don't think that fight was wide?
I mean, I definitely didn't think. I could pull up my post on it. I know I didn't. I definitely didn't think that shit was that wide.
So you had Nakatani winning more than 3 rounds?
I have to take a look, but it definitely wasn't wide. I mean, those shits was like 10-2 type of shit. Those official scores. And I didn't see no 10-2. You know, but but regardless of that fight, I mean, everyone knew Nakatani fought Lopez tough, but he also suffered a cracked orbital in that fight. So he was kind of he was out of the picture for a little bit. So you have 2 fighters, they're back in the picture, and then you're like, who now obviously if you heard us talk about the random unknown Asians, they're the toughest cats in the world, the cats you don't want to fight.
But see, this is the thing, like, he wasn't that much random anymore, and he wasn't that much unknown anymore.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's not. He's known. He's known for giving Teofimo a harder fight than Lomachenko.
Hey,
I know people hate hearing that, but it's the truth.
It is facts, because I mean Lopez at the end of the fight, Nakatani was like, man, I don't want to fight that dude again. I'll fight someone my own size.
And at least, Nakatani knew to start the fight at the first round, not round 6.
Facts.
But for some reason, the guy with the 2 gold medals, he kind of glitched it in the beginning.
He did. And that shit, but Nakatani didn't waste no word, and neither did Verdejo. Now, I didn't expect
Verdejo jumped into that shit.
Yeah, like Verdejo in the first round, he landed a fight-ending right hand. Like, that shit came out of nowhere. Like, dude, like, and that shit, I was like, damn, like, when does Verdejo ever punch like that? Like, I didn't.
But it's like he had like all his emotions on that shit.
Yeah, it was just like boom, and
I was gonna say Verdejo been able to punch. The fuck?
Yeah, like.
Yeah, no, but
I ain't gonna lie, like, yo, fuck it, time out. Bring back the real Pat.
Huh?
Who is this nigga on the podcast with us?
What are you talking about?
Dude, it's like the shit you've been saying all day.
Nigga, I've never seen this nigga punch like he did Nakatani. Like, I didn't expect to see Nakatani, take one right hand and go tumbling to the canvas like that. Like, Lopez could have even put a dent in this dude. So like at least put him down. And I'm seeing one shot from Verdejo puts him down on the canvas. Like, I mean, Verdejo was never really punching like that. Like that shit came out of nowhere to me. I didn't expect him to. I mean, did you guys expect him to drop Nakatani or no?
I wasn't shocked. Like,
I wasn't shocked either.
Yeah, I did. I didn't. I legitimately did not expect.
Because you're looking at it like why Lopez didn't drop him when his styles make fights.
Yeah, Lopez is a better puncher than Verdejo, so that's why I'm thinking. It's like, wait a minute.
But he don't throw the same type of punches.
But
I mean, didn't we just have this with the Porter, Garcia, and Spence?
I was gonna say,
damn, like, though, where's fucking Pat, nigga? Nah, serious, where's Pat?
No, Pat's kicking the real. Pat's right here.
Well, I mean, real questionable.
But either way, Verdejo, I didn't see Verdejo knocking Nakatani down like that. And not, of course, Nakatani being who he is, he got his ass back up and started, he started throwing hands. So I was like, okay, he absorbed a fight-ending shot. Good for him. And then Verdejo, I mean, at least the second one, Verdejo kind of caught him on the inside, caught him with another right hand, and Nakatani, at least he took a knee.
He did a semi-glitch.
Yeah, he did a semi-glitch. He went down to a knee, and then I was like, okay, And it's like because Verdejo's not, he's not playing around. But what probably did Verdejo early was dude was loading up on every fucking shot that he was throwing. Like, I mean, like,
and you surprised he was hurting him, like, and knocking him down when he's throwing, when he's putting everything into those.
Yeah, no, it's mostly because I Nakatani's chin. I'm like, okay, this dude has a chin. I don't think Verdejo really hits like that. It's probably a combination of both. But
it is. But like P said, Verdejo was damn leaning in, going all out with them punches, and he's a big dude. Like I think he's bigger than Teofimo. Teofimo just more denser.
Yeah, because I know when Verdejo came back from that car accident, like, he definitely seemed like, okay, I was like, wow, this dude looks like he's probably like a welterweight or some shit like that.
Yeah, like Verdejo, I can see him literally get up to 147. Honestly, I don't know why he keeps staying at 135. I feel like he should just, go to 140 by now.
Well, I mean,
probably end up better. Might be more durable.
140, 147 have niggas that can put their foot in his ass. That's part of the reason why he probably
people putting their foot in his ass now.
You know what I'm saying?
Remember, look. I know we're gonna have to jump into the poll with this shit.
But yeah, Verdejo was like, he was killing, Nakatani with all these shots, but Nakatani just kept on coming forward. Like he wasn't taking,
and he was landing a jab. Like he wasn't just coming forward to come forward and getting his ass whooped. Like
and occasionally like landing a right hand behind it.
Yeah, and anytime he would land, he would push Verdejo back, and Verdejo's a big guy, but Nakatani's like 6'1".
Right.
But I just can't get over that shit.
I ain't never seen an Asian that tall. This is Yao.
For real.
And it was one Nakatani right hand that actually did get through, and then they had Verdejo kind of like, Verdejo, you saw him like start to glitch a little bit. You know?
Damn, that's gonna be the new word. you see the pixels started, the polygon started moving and shit. I was like, oh, hold on. They're like, nah, the stream is good. Just this nigga hurt.
Yeah, and then there was another moment too where they both went and they both started glitching at the same time, and then they both snapped out of it. Yeah, I was like, oh shit, like, but
see, this fight had everything. Like this was the real main event, bro. Like you didn't want to see boxing after this. Like this was it.
Yeah, and Verdejo though, but just like what we were saying, like Verdejo never recover from that right hand that he took clean, Yeah. And then in the ninth round too, Nakatani lands like a burning hammer like jab, like like
making up like the ill names now. Who the fuck is this nigga?
Nah, if you follow Japanese pro wrestling, burning hammer is an actual finisher.
Jeez.
So like
he's right. Yeah.
Oh wow, damn.
Yeah. So and the fun things too, like
lucky King P here, nigga. Shit.
Well, and the fun thing too is like we talk about uppercut season, but this year there's been some crazy ass like jab knockdowns and knockouts. Like this is probably the craziest of all. Like dude took this jab, and dude just fell out. Like I told you, like I told you, he looked like a puppet with his strings cut. Like dude just went to the ropes, just like life.
Bro, he hit the rope so fucking hard.
Yeah, I was like, dog.
Bro, dog. It looked like fuck it. It looked like if you ever seen the movie Truck Turner.
Yeah, I got that on DVD.
When dude ran to the door and they shot through the door.
Yeah,
that's how he hit the ropes, bro. Like,
yeah, it's like, yeah, I was like, yo, I was like, yo, this dude really wasn't okay. Like,
he made that jab seem hot, bro.
Like, I mean, the jab was right on the jaw. Like, I mean, I didn't think he was, like, dude felt like his arms was, I mean, it was like, like into the goddamn ropes, nigga. It was just like, I never seen, like, I mean, it's like, damn, was dude really that hurt? Like, seriously.
It's just the force that he hit the ropes and he bounced and fell with, like, You would think like Thanos had clapped him or some shit. This nigga called like a meteor strike or some shit. Like,
yeah, like dude was on his knees. Like dude had that look, like he was smiling too. Like he was like he had that half-hearted smile. Like, you know, I don't know where I am right now. You know,
got hit with a Sentinel rocket.
Yo, but he got up though. And you know, and Nakatani came out and immediately finished him with a right hand that had him that landed face first. Like, and funny things, I didn't think that right hand landed that clean. I mean, it didn't look that clean to me. Like he hit him, but you know, I didn't think it was like.
Yeah.
I mean, it might have been behind the ear or some shit. But
Nakatani, he don't really have a snapping type of right hand. He has more like thudding punches. Like he catches you at the very end of them, and it's like if you're running into him like Verdejo. He kept just coming forward. Like he never tried to just box and just use lateral movement. Like if he would have just got on his Jamal James shit, he would have won this fight.
He would.
And he only needed to do it for like 3 rounds. Like for the most part, he got the better of the whole fight. Although he was getting hurt, you know, rocked and hit. You know, it's a fight, but
it was.
He got the better of most of the fight until the end, where you know he kept coming forward and he just ran into something and.
Yeah, and it was a wrap, you know. So it's like, you know, you feel for Verdejo because it's like I know Top Rank was really, you know, was probably planning on, you know, putting him and Lopez together in 2021 or something like that. I know that was probably in their plans, you know. And you know, you see like, you know, dude's chin and the stamina let him down again, you know. And then Nakatani though, I mean,
I think this was more game plan strategy, like. He wasn't supposed to even get hit with those punches. If his chin was that horrible, he would have been knocked out earlier.
I mean, it's hard to see when a jab, you know, had this nigga flailing into the ropes, bro. Like, like I mean, I can't. I mean,
you're right.
You know,
but still, like, I mean, he still wasn't supposed to get hit with those shots, though. He had the fight won, bro. Like
he did, yeah, because the score, like he was up on all cards. Like all he had to do was probably he could have lost the last couple of rounds and he would have won the fight.
Yeah, he could have moved around, clinched, but it's like he was hell bent on just throwing those bombs. And I mean, you know, you can't have Tommy Hearn's chin fighting like Orlando Salido, like. And shit, and I'm not even trying to say, you know, Hearn's chin is super bad, you know, because he'll take some punches, but damn, like you can't just, you know, even Hearns wasn't just barreling in there on you, like come on, like, like, but I guess it's back to the drawing board. If King P could just pull up those poll statistics real quick, then I got you. You know, we could just finish this subject.
So we had a poll topic, you know. So the question was afterwards, you know, Felix Verdejo suffered another setback. Can he still build himself up to become a title holder? And 101 votes. 55% said no.
Damn.
Yep.
Half.
25% said maybe a vacant title.
I voted for that.
20% said yes.
Okay.
So, overwhelming no.
I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I voted no.
I voted maybe a vacant title.
Same here. I was like, because right now he's in a position where Lopez is probably not long for 135. So, although I'm free, and I have a feeling that Bob, that is, you know, if he doesn't get upset again, like another Lozado type upset, you know.
So wait, he's gonna do a Jesse Hart and follow this dude.
I mean, whatever gets him to a title belt, I guess.
Nah, he'll lose to like Arnold Barbosa Jr. or somebody.
I mean, that's probably a possibility too. But
I mean, that's a good fight, but I mean, I don't think he beats Barbosa.
You know, but I mean, I do think. I mean, he definitely needs to be rebuilt though. But it just depends on where or how. You know how they do it.
How much more rebuilding? Like,
I mean,
he's gonna have to be fighting like 4 times next year.
Probably, but I mean, surprisingly,
this damn process, like, you already got 2 losses to guys that you're supposed to be better than. Like,
yeah, I mean, definitely. But Nakatani, though, unfortunately, though, he may not even be able to capitalize, because it just reported that he got his orbital broken again. So
is it the same one or a different one?
I don't know if it's the same one. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised me if it is the same one, but because I know after the fight, he was complaining that he was having trouble seeing, and then on the broadcast it was like, he was going to the hospital and shit like that. So you were kind of hoping that it wasn't the case.
Yeah, I mean, I hope he pulled through. If this has to be his last fight, he goes out on a hell of a high note.
Exactly.
Just without a title, but just damn, like, gotta let them Ipo warriors, man.
Yeah, they did. I mean, it's all about that fighting spirit, bro. That's all they know how to do, man. Monster, fighting spirit, breaks his, gets his orbital broke. Nakatani, fighting spirit, gets his orbital broke, man.
Shout outs to Japan.
Yeah, shout out, seriously.
Podomatic.
Yeah, and then that whole fight, I mean, honestly, like, everyone was loving that fight. I mean, that was the main event,
Yeah.
And
it was the Lopez Kami fight of last December.
Although technically, though, the Crawford Mean Machine fight was entertaining enough. It
was, but it was still like it wasn't the fight no one was looking forward to. It was like it's like someone offered you like chicken wings after you had like good pizza, like, or a good steak, like.
I mean, it could offer you fried chicken pizza.
Exactly,
Yeah, it's like, but instead of giving you both at the same time or giving you 2 good equally shit, these niggas, they wait till you have like a good, like a good Philly cheesesteak, and then afterwards they're like, yo, I got these damn honey garlic wings, nigga. Like, oh, word? But I mean, I'm low key, I'm kind of good right now, but I'm saying though, like, they free, like. Oh man, but I just had this real good Philly cheese, like. You know what? I'll just leave these wings on the dresser here for you. You know what? Wait. You drink Guinness? Here, take this too. Like, oh shit. Fuck, next thing you know, you're watching a Crawford fight.
So this nigga right here, yo.
That's how they do you. That's how Top Rank is doing you. That's how Top look. They give you Kami Lopez. Nigga, we was buzzing for like 2 months for that fight. Look, they just gave us fucking Franco Maloney 2 before Crawford broke. That's, again, we was like, damn, Maloney Franco shit, man. Dude, like, remember, dude, that was the whole card right there. Like,
it was.
So, and now again, we got what, Nakatani and Verdejo. And we had Shakur Stevenson and Toka Kahn or Clary, whatever the fuck.
Toka Kahn Clary. Now, I know who he was, because Toka Kahn, like, he's from Providence, so I've seen him fight before, I've seen him on Matchroom cards, And, like, I already knew, like, when his name was put up, I was like, yeah, Shakur, he's not gonna beat Shakur. Like, I was like, I'm 200% sure he's not gonna beat Shakur. Like, no way, no how. Because I saw him when he lost to Kid Galahad, and I'm just like, and he didn't put up much of a fight. And I was just like, fuck. Like,
that's Kid Galahad.
Yeah. So I was like, I already knew, but then I was expecting Shakur. I was like, okay, Shakur can fight. I was like, maybe Shakur will actually put him away, and then, and then maybe no one's boxing buzz will actually go away.
Yeah. Ah, damn. So this is like the Miami fight with Andre. Like, after Jake Paul destroyed dude in like the second round, everybody's like, oh, okay, yeah, everybody's hype. And then Andre comes and just, he can't take out this journeyman.
Well, I mean, in the first round, it looked like he was about to. Like, I mean, he dropped to Matt early. I'm like, okay, Andre is feeling motivated.
Because we were still hype. We were still hype. You right.
Yeah. But then once it continued, it was just like
we gave him 3 rounds, and then it was like, all right. So where we going? Where the after party at?
This fight too, and the thing that Shakur rocked Toka Kahn early too. Like he rocked him. I was like, okay, this fight. I texted you. I was like, this fight might end, and then all it was is just Toka Kahn was just it was a lot tougher than he seemed, and Shakur though
he was looking big as fuck too.
He was, yeah. Shakur
he had the fight night round 2 build, like. You know how you used to like do the training and you could be swoller before the fight?
Hell yeah, like this dude really rehydrated. Like honestly, Shakur could probably actually get up to 140 now. Like he could probably compete there. But then one thing that probably won't come up though is his power. Like this is weird. I mean, in terms of Shakur's power, do you think it's temperament or do you think his man strength hasn't kicked in yet, or what do you think, LB?
Both.
Yeah, because I was like, he was landing on dude. I was like, I couldn't understand like why, like
he's not putting his all into them shots. Like you see how Colbert, like if Colbert would have got to Shakur Stevenson's size, he would have knocked that guy out in the 6th round.
That's facts.
But the way like Stevenson, it's like Stevenson temperament, like. He's gonna neutralize, outbox you to death. Like, yeah, he'll put the points on you, he'll put the hands on you, but like, it's hit or miss with the urgency behind the punches. Like, like there's no breaking down of you. I mean, there is, but not to where you don't get that finish like you want.
Yeah, and then we were just and then like I thought it would probably end by at least the 6th round or whatever, but that shit it kept on going on and on. And I know probably before you kind of like nodded off from the fight, you were telling us like you should like a cat shouldn't be going a distance like this, like like if you have someone like this, I mean now it's one thing if Shakur was like really landing on dude like beating the shit out of him, and he's just he's just too tough to be dropping or the referee's just lunching. I mean, I wanted the fight. I wanted the referee to give him a mercy stoppage. That's how I wanted it. I was like, dude was that far behind, bro. Like, it was just like, I was like, just give him the stoppage. Like, Clary did not put up a fight. Like, I mean, once it got late, dude was just like, he was just happy just to remain standing. He didn't go down and none of that shit. And.
See, and that's the problem with Shakur Stevenson. I keep hearing he has next, this, that, but the matchmaking has been horrible for this kid. It's like, when are we going to see him in a real fight?
Yeah, Toka Kahn. I mean, I think Toka Kahn Clary was like a replacement opponent or something like that. He wasn't the original opponent. If he was, I'd be like really disturbed at that.
But his fights are always like this, man.
Yeah,
at least 80% of the time. Yeah, I've seen him get some stoppages. Yeah, he's outpointed better fighters than this, but it's just the same, jab movement. Some power shots, some body shots, rinse, repeat. For 12 rounds, I won't stop you. I'll kind of 3-foot rule you, but maybe 4-foot rule because my footwork, I'm younger, so 5-foot rule. Okay. So.
Yeah, I mean, I can see the skill he has. Like he has plenty of skill.
Yeah, definitely he has skills. Hell, man, ain't no one saying that, but it's just you gotta stop these dudes, bro. You Clarissa shielding this shit.
Oh man, and I guess this will be one of those conversations where if you're like, it's like, man, like it was like, what you want sports stars to be like a caveman, you want him to slug it out, and if you're not,
nah, it's not like, remember, this is an overmatched opponent. It's not. We're not saying, hey, go and slug it out with Razor Ruddock. No. And even then, you got some guys who did that and still beat his ass. So there you go.
That's facts.
So we're just saying when you got a guy that's outmatched, like you're supposed to, kind of put your foot down and say, all right. take you done. Like, you know, you supposed to do your super technique already. Like, you supposed to do your special move by now. Like,
yeah, exactly. And there was just nothing, man. It was just, I mean, it was just the same thing over again. Like, I mean, yeah, I appreciate the skill, but you gotta actually, you gotta, stop the guy at least. You know, that fight should have never went 12. Oh no, excuse me, 10. No, it didn't go 12.
yeah.
So
that was you supposed to pile up enough damage where in 6 rounds you should be able to get like a De La Hoya, Layla Ali type of stoppage where if you just rattle off 18 punches, the ref would be like, all right, fuck it, stop it.
Yeah.
None of these guys know how to do that shit anymore. Is that a lost art? Like, guys who don't have the one punch knockout power, they just had that Galata power where they could just keep hurting you, beating you up, but they can't push you over the edge. Like, can y'all just start putting combos together and just let the ref call it? Like,
yeah, like, I mean, I was hoping for that mercy stoppage, but that never came. And of course, like I said, I mean, and that's what I said. That's why Top Boxing Twitter was so divisive over this fight. Like, some people liked the fight, some people thought, like we were thinking, like it should have been stopped. And then you have the others that are just like, it killed the buzz of the card.
Yeah, like Top Rank gotta stop doing that shit. Like y'all gotta put your stars in more memorable bouts. Like, Shakur Stevenson's already been a champion, and with no memorable fights, no memorable performances like that. Like, yeah, he looks good, every time out, but it's just like even Broner had more memorable fights at damn junior lightweight.
Yeah, I think it's just more fact. Like, Shakur is very capable of giving us some more. He just needs to tap into that. Give me some more.
He's the type of guy he's not gonna tap into it unless he's compelled to do it. Like, you gotta put him in there with someone better. Like, just like with Berlanga. Like, this was the whole step up card.
Right.
Berlanga and Stevenson should be a double header by now, making them fight some top 10 guys. Like,
well, I mean, I'm hopefully in 2021, after this, like, they move Shakur. Like, Shakur is definitely talented enough to be in the mix right now. Like, you put him in a significant fight. Like, like, I know they've been calling for the, he's been calling for the winner of Herring and Frampton. And that's a start at least.
I don't know what happened to that.
No,
I don't think Bob wanted to pay no money, man.
No, well, no, Herring Frampton. No, that fight's still going, scheduled.
No, I'm talking about the Warrington. Remember
yeah.
how last year or whatever, it seemed like Warrington and Shakur was gonna fight?
Yeah, and
that just fell apart.
Yeah, and then Shakur gave up his belt, his featherweight belt. So Warrington might face like Zucan, which is going to be put. Are you kidding me?
I'm kidding.
I'm like, hold on, they kidnapped P too. They canceled both y'all niggas.
I felt like fucking with you because you've been fucking with us all night.
Damn right. I don't even know who this motherfucker is no more. Pat Sajak. You ain't no Pat I know. You ain't no Pat Scorpio. Pat Taurus or some shit. Pat Capricorn.
Oh man, no, but yeah, Shakur Stevenson, like I said, he won, but it's just a lot more like, if he's gonna fight like that, I mean, you can't put him in a co-man, because if he was in a co-man fighting like that, then then people's attentions would have dropped off the card, most likely.
Nah, Shakur Stevenson, he just got to be the walk-off bout until he get him better opponents. Because that's what this shit was. It was the sleep-off bout. I had to sleep off that war the Nakatani and Verdejo gave us. Like, that shit, I was nice. I was like, okay, oh shit. I woke up, I was like, damn. These niggas, I think they had Shakur Stevenson hand up, and I was like, okay, he won this bullshit.
Yeah,
And
you know.
missed nothing. But I'm like, damn, this shit went all these rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting it to go all these rounds. And honestly, it shouldn't, but you know.
I felt like I just woke up like in the theater watching a movie or some shit. Like,
yeah, God forbid. Oh man, yeah.
I was watching Bad Boys 2. Like, you kept thinking that shit was gonna end, and it's like they in Cuba, and then they here, they there. Like damn.
Oh man, no, but I mean, overall, I mean, it was a good card. Like I said, hopefully the ratings, at least the ratings were good. Hopefully the ratings were high during the Nakatani Verdejo fight.
Yeah, if they dropped off afterwards, I could expect it.
Yeah, but like I said, it was overall it was a good, it was a good little entertaining. We got two good fights. We got a fight of the year candidate.
No, hold on. The Ramirez fight was good too. Now, hold on.
Oh yeah, it was good. Yes, as was the Clay Collard fight.
Yeah, the Clay Collard fight was fuck that. Boxing was good, and we had the Joshua. It's just the only thing. In the words of damn, I can't remember his name, but a sour bite to end the meal.
Sour bite to end the meal.
That was the Shakur Stevenson fight. It's like you eating a good steak and you think you got that one last final piece that's good, and it's like gristle or some bullshit, and you're like, oh fuck.
And of course, it didn't help though that the fight did. When it came out like late. Like it was like 1 o'clock late. So yeah, they need to clean that shit up too.
Yeah, niggas is older now, bro. Like shit.
Yeah,
you was all that boxing in one day. Come on.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah, no more boxing after dark. The fuck.
For real.
Yeah, like
y'all trying to hit for like a monster card, like. Yeah, y'all push it 3-4 in the morning.
Yeah, usually, anytime a card goes after 1 o'clock, it has to complete. Usually, for me, it's either something happens. Either because I know for the Pacquiao Broner fight, that shit started like well after 1 o'clock, and when that shit was done, it was a fucking snowstorm outside, and I went to the theater to watch the movie. And I'm just like, fuck! It took me forever and a day to get home. Because I take back roads or. The time that I stayed up to watch a PBC card and to fucking Quillen and Truax and that shit ended 2 rounds in a fucking, technical draw or no contest. And that shit, I was like, yeah.
You know what you have in common in all those fights?
What was that?
Stale ass main events. Because all those fights, all those cards had like decent cards like to watch, but it's like the main event was on some like,
Yeah, especially because fucking Truax and Quillen had Durianchenko and Koke, which was a good fight, which was a damn good co-main actually. So yeah, you're absolutely right.
And then just to end it off with that, you're like, shit. Just like with Pacquiao Broder, you had the Brown and Jack and the Warren fight, like
yeah, there was all that
scraps and shit.
Yeah. Hopefully 21. Yeah, they people got to be very careful what they put for main events, for crying out loud.
Yeah, I'm sick of these fucking, like, you give me the damn this nice ass meal for the co-main, and then you want to feed me, don't give me rack of lamb for the co-main, and then on the main event you're like, well, I got this Whopper right here, nigga, flame broiled, like no, I don't have no room to eat a fucking Whopper after the rack of lamb, nigga. Like, no.
Facts. But like I said, I'm not mad about it was a good weekend of boxing.
Yeah.
And hopefully this coming week that we talked about the other day, that we hope that this ends boxing in 2020 on a positive note, going into 2021. Because hopefully we don't have to.
I don't want to seem like I'm hating on Shakur Stevenson though. Like, he's talented, he's good, he's skilled. Just want to see more out of him and see him put away guys and look better and more entertaining and just be the superstar he could be. You know what I mean? So
right.
I want niggas to be like, damn, man, some hating ass motherfuckers, man. Damn, like, get on some anti, other shit.
That interaction on Twitter between Shakur and Burchell, oh my god, I was dying.
Yeah, Yeah. I don't think they're probably not going to fight. Or Burchell's probably not going to pursue that fight because Burchell is kind of on his bullshit lately. You know.
Yeah, I already told you how he doing. Like we still don't know how good he is either.
Yeah.
He just fought more named guys that just were faded.
Yeah, and basically he was the benefit of when 130 was a real live division, and he just had
the shit that people complained about Chad Dawson for, Burchell's doing it in a way worse way.
Yeah, pretty much like Burchell just wants to brawl. That's why he's facing Valdez next.
Yeah, like that's how y'all used to shit on Chad Dawson for beating up all the old guys at light heavyweight, but what the fuck has Burchell been doing?
Yeah, like Burchell. I mean, for crying out loud, Burchell didn't even want to fight with Jamel Herring. I was like, why? Like
that's what I'm saying. Like, come on.
Like I mean, it's hard for me to like. I'm just like, why don't you like? I mean, I personally I like Herring, but I think Burchell can beat Herring. But it's like there's something about the way Burchell is like, you know what? Nah, I'm not. I don't want this fight. I'm good.
He just looks for one type of fight, and that's it. Like that's why it's like it pissed me off that Dawson got the flack, and it's like knowing like Burchell is just going unscathed with that shit. Like no one say nothing. It's like whatever.
You know, so it's just like, you know, it's very, very unfortunate, you know, Burchell, you know, but hey,
now he's gonna fight Oscar Valdez, who was going life and death with fucking Jason Velez.
Yeah, and all types of other jobbers, you know. So it's yeah. 130 needs, you know, there needs to be some sorting out done. You know, and hopefully, like in 2021, that you know somebody unifies a belt, somebody does something. A champion faces another champion or something in this division.
Yeah. Don't put your money on it.
No more showcase fights in that division. But
maybe Colbert to the rescue. Fuck it.
Oh man, no. But we've come to the end of our show for tonight. LB, man, do you have any final thoughts?
Man, just, you know, ringgangradio.com forever and always, and you know, just keep following, keep subscribing, like us on Instagram, you know, subscribe on Podomatic, Anchor, hit up the website. You can see all the podcast links as well as the YouTube, the videos, all that shit. Be dropping some artwork later this week, maybe tomorrow. Got that Trinidad artwork finished up, so
yes,
we dropping that. Gonna be dropping some new artwork for the whole gang, for the crew.
Yes,
you know, it's gonna be reminiscent of, you know, some Death Row Records type shit. You know,
hey,
got everybody in the black background. You know, looking like bosses. You know, ring gang, nigga. So, you know, that shit's gonna be looking official, you know. Shout out to Prolific Genius One, you know, he's still working on the cartoon. You know, we getting the intro ready for that. You know, that shit's gonna be dope.
Yep, I saw part of that intro. Pro showed me some of that intro. I was like, oh shit, this intro's about to be fire. Fuck.
Yeah, that shit's gonna be dope, man. So like I said, like y'all go to the website, y'all like what we doing, y'all fuck with it, y'all make sure y'all drop a donation off. And it don't matter if you do or not, you know, we still gonna keep it moving and ball out and keep doing some ill shit. Exactly. Like this fucking cartoon. Like I'm telling you, this shit's gonna be hilarious, man. Y'all gonna fuck with this one. So other than that, just stay tuned, man. Shuttleworth the God, go artist, nigga. A lot of doubt.
Yes, sir. AOP, final thoughts, bro?
ringgangradio.com. You already know what it is. You know where to find us. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook. Fuck with us. Got the cartoon coming soon. Part 3. You gonna fuck with this. Got some artwork coming in, you know. You know the vibes. Fuck with us.
That's what it is, man.
Oh, and stay tuned for the pound for pound list updates on ringgangradio.com.
Oh, yep, we got those coming.
That's coming up real soon. Cause I'm telling you, mark my words, it's been some changes.
Hell yeah.
And then there's one more change yet to come.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all just gotta wait till this weekend pop off.
Yes, sir. And
So be on the lookout for that. I'm gonna try to we could get 8 different lists. I don't care if so. I would just be on some casual shit like, who you think the best boxer right now? You don't even gotta give me 10 names. Fuck it. King P and Patty give you 10 names. Fuck it.
You know, but you know, the only thing I gotta say is, man, like I know, like around in this boxing media, there's always something like no ideas are original sometimes, man, and sometimes, I mean, sometimes some people think, oh, being biting off our stuff is a compliment, but when it's a blue check boxing media that does it, you're like, why do you even have a blue check if you can't even be creative your damn self, man? So, people that watch what we do and then immediately bite it off the next day trying to make it hot. Nah, that's not how it goes, bro. Like do your own shit. Stop copying.
Real talk, I'm glad you mentioned that because I've been seeing a upswing of more polls on Twitter, on boxing Twitter now.
I'm saying it's like
I see it like Ring Gang been dominating the polls, man. Like I'm seeing a lot more niggas coming out with polls. Like it's cool and all, but Ring Gang got the best polls.
Yeah, but it's like when someone actually copies the exact choices that you actually put on there, like, it's like, what the fuck?
Yeah, that was some whole shit.
I'm saying.
Lucky we don't say his name. I don't want to give him too much shine.
You know what I'm saying, though, but
unless you want to, that's up to y'all. Like, it don't matter to me.
Nah, and I fuck with dude, so I'm not gonna put him out there. But still, you already know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It's a light warning.
Yeah. So look, not gonna
wait till I get back in the booth. You might get some bars. Keep it up.
Facts.
Like I've been loading up this whole year. I know niggas ain't really here to guard spit, so.
Well, shit, no, you're in review, bro. Like, get your wrap up on, bro. Ring game.
2021 coming gonna be a beast.
Hey,
niggas done woke up apocalypse or some shit.
So, but yeah, I mean, I just had to make sure I put that out there before we get up out of here. So, yeah, no.
Props.
Yeah, so for myself,
yes, don't fuck with us, man. You keep biting, you gonna be on that apocalypto flow. Just pull your heart right out.
Chase you through the wilderness.
Yeah, facts.
Throw your baby moms in a hole in the ground, nigga. And let it rain.
Word. So yeah, for myself, Pascal Brady, the representative, for LB, Shadow Wolf the God, the GOAT artist, for King P, Bodega P, this has been another wonderful episode of Real Talk, where as always, if shit's real, we talk about it. So until next time, peace.